So for just over 3 years now, Nintendo Switch Online has delivered you the absolute pinnacle for what not to do for an online gaming experience in 5 different ways. There's online play, which for some games might work decently, but others are just plain worse than they were on the Wii U. You know, the console we ported or released newer versions of all its games, and that we refuse to bring up like a bad ex. There's access to NES and SNES games that include some of your favorite titles, so long as you keep your subscriptions going. There's cloud saves that only work for some of your games, but some other games are not supported by it. You know, just little games like Dark Souls, or Pokemon Let's Go, or Pokemon Sword and Shield, or Animal Crossing New Horizons, but luckily the big guys fixed that a good chunk later, or Splatoon 2, which is probably just to prevent perfect gear that you can get anyway now with merch, and hopefully even easier in Splatoon 3 once they tweak the system even more, and don't forget that smartphone app that we gave you that supports all of like a dozen games where you can get the ability to voice chat with the people you play with, instead of having something in the system for more convenience. Last, there's special offers which are... Wait, so you mean the only things in the offers are controllers which you still need to pay for anyway, Tetris I guess for free, some Splatoon gear and something for Animal Crossing? What the fuck? But now I'm proud to introduce to you Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack. For all of you 90s kids and older, you guys get to relive the times in the N64 where we first displayed our jump into 3D, as well as the Sega Genesis. Play classics like Mario 64 and Ocarina of Time, which in some cases is fine, but in other cases it runs worse than the Wii and N64 versions. Remember that those consoles are 15 and 25 years old respectively too, which is older than some of you watching. But wait, not only do you get to play these games again wherever and whenever you want, but you can play multiplayer with up to 4 players. This can be a nice little experience to have with friends as you play old games. But we're Nintendo, so sometimes it'll also end up like this. In addition to this plethora of games, expect many more in the future which might one day end up justifying the cost of this, which we'll get to shortly. But we'll be happy to take your money in advance while you're left with this enigma of an experience. You'll also get access to the Animal Crossing DLC, which is one of the leading reasons for the hefty cost that we're about to get into. You know, there's an absolutely colossal amount of Animal Crossing buyers, about a third or so of our total fan base. So we bundled in this DLC so you can all enjoy it again. Or at least those of you who still play the game regularly, and aren't like the rest of you who put the game down soon after release. What's that? There's still some of you who don't have or may not even want Animal Crossing New Horizons? Oh, the humanity. Well, you love us that much to just pay for these N64 and Genesis games with inconsistent online, right? I mean, I guess for these old games which we don't sell anymore, they're still emulators, but... Okay, I get it. No use of the E word around here. Don't worry, won't happen again. just gonna put that down. Man, not any type of emulators at all? Wait, no, I was just asking. Now it's time for the moment you've been waiting for. Now you'll get this lovely, beautiful expansion for just the small, minuscule price that you see on screen. It's $50 a year. It's $50 a year. Good luck to the kids out there trying to explain this cost to their parents after some already not being able to afford $20 a year. Daddy, can we get the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack thing? Well, maybe, son. What does it do? We're a bit strapped for money, and I know online hasn't been the best for you. Well, it continues to let me play online with my friends. It gives me N64 and Genesis games. I don't know about them, but I thought you would. I was around your age when those came out. Oh, and I see the little Animal Crossing logo there too. I don't think you'll be able to get that perk. Now, how much does this cost? I think it's like $50. I see. Well, I'll see what I can do. There's also the family pack too. Look, I'm about to put the Inland family. If you liked what you saw here today, be sure to upgrade to this service, or should I say lack thereof, and start throwing those USD grants at us, or yen, pesos, euros, whatever your currency is. Of course, it would be a crying shame if you didn't pay for the service, if you are in the oh so slight majority that doesn't support it, because at the end of the day, the money is more important than the mouth to us. If you like what you're getting, please throw more at us, but if you like to wait until we do make this worth it, then simply don't, and we'll be forced to actually reflect on this. You can recommend what we should do and request that your friends not buy into it either, but at the end of the day, that's all our say. And it's not like we're gonna stop them throwing the moolah at us. Hashtag $20 a year, what are we living in, 2020? No, this is 2021, almost 2022, baby. Nintendo Switch Online plus expansion pack. It can be good to some, it could be better, but will it? I don't know.